Good afternoon. Today we have learned the new chapter, that is probability. That is, probability have introduced Professor R. A. Fisher, who can be called the father of statistics, introduced the empirical approach to the theory of probability in the use of biology and agriculture and genetic and medicine. And probability is applied in the field such as business, life insurance, agencies, psychology, medicine, physics, and nutrition and music. That is probability. It is we have find the outside making the certain statement, that is the possibility of the event. That is, outcome cannot be predicted before the performing the experiment. That is, with the help of probability we find the possibility of the experiment. That is, my chance of getting the first class are good. It may be rain today. Possibility of Indian entering the World Cup cricket final is high. That is, the probability theory tries to measure the possibility of an outcome in the numeric terms. Thus, the probability of an outcome is the numeric measure of the possibility of chance of the occurrence of that outcomes. That is, unless we have the number measuring the chance of various outcome, we cannot analyze them mathematically. And there are several definitions of probability. We can consider only the classical definition, and that is, first we have seen the classical definition. That is, for example, we toss a coin. That is, there is two side of the coin, that is head and tail. We have tossed the coin. We get one possibility, that we get the one head or one tail. That is, there is, if the total possibility is assumed to the equal is 1, that is probability is assumed the equal is 1, that is one is head or one is tail. That is, we have tossed the coin, we have get the probability assume the equal to 1, that is one head or one tail. That is, we have find the probability of one head. If the one coin, we have tossed the one coin, that is the probability of the one coin is 1 by 2. That is, there is sample space is head or tail, and the probability of one head is that is, there is two sample, head or tail, and we have find the probability of head, that is the possibility of 1 by 2, and that similarly we find the probability of tail, that is 1 by 2. And definition of the probability of an event, that is, if a random experiment result in n mutually exclusive and equally like outcome of which m favorable to the event A, then the probability occurrence of the event A is denoted by P of A and is given by P of A equal to m by n, and m is mutually exclusive and equally likely outcomes of which m favorable to the event A. And in other words, P of A, that is probability of event equal to number of elements belong to A, and that is divide total number of element in the sample space. That is the definition of probability of an event. If a pair of unbiased coin is tossed, obtain the probability of occurrence both head, single head, at least one head. That is, a pair of unbiased coin, that is, we have tossed टू कॉईन. जर आपण 2 कॉईन टॉस केले तर आपल्याला 2 हेडची प्रोबॅबिलिटी, सिंगल हेडची अँड ॲटलिस्ट 1 हेडची प्रोबॅबिलिटी काढायची. तर फर्स्ट आपण काय करणार, 2 कॉईन हे टॉस करणार. टॉस केल्यानंतर प्रत्येक कॉईनला 2 पॉसिबिलिटी असते, एक 1 हेड और 1 टेल. अँड 2 कॉईन घेतलं तर पॉसिबिलिटी 2 होईल. तर 2 कॉईन ॲट दॅट टाईम 2 कॉईन जर टॉस केले तर आपल्याला सॅम्पल स्पेस मिळेल. दोन्ही कॉईनचं हेड येऊ शकतं. नंतर 1 कॉईन टेल, 1 कॉईन हेड येऊ शकतो. नंतर 1 कॉईन हेड येऊ शकतो, 1 कॉईन टेल येऊ शकतो. आणि परत अगेन जर टॉस केला लास्ट तर दोन्ही कॉईन टेल येऊ शकतात. म्हणजे आपल्याला सॅम्पल स्पेस काय मिळाली, इथं हेड हेड, टेल हेड, हेड टेल आणि टेल टेल. दॅट इज टोटल नंबर ऑफ सॅम्पल स्पेस इज 4 अँड अकरन्स ऑफ द बोथ हेड. अँड ह्या सॅम्पल स्पेसमध्ये आपण जर बघितलं तर आपल्याला हेडचे एकच सॅम्पल आहे, एच. दॅट इज अकरन्स ऑफ द बोथ हेड इज द 2 कॉइन इज एच. दॅट इज हेड. That is m1 equal to 1. That is the sample space of head. Occurrence of the both head is 1. That is m equal to 1, and that probability of event equal to m by n, and that is m equal to the occurrence of the both head is 1. That is head is 1, and total number of element in the sample space is 4. That is head, tail head, head tail and tail. That is m by n equal to 1 by 4. That is the number of element belong to A divide total number of element in the sample space. That is probability of 2 head equal to 1 by 4. And second question is find the probability of a single head. That is here single head is 2 sample space, that is tail head tail. That is here occurrence of the single head is head tail and tail head. That is number of element belong to in sample space, that is m equal to 2, and then probability of B, that is the occurrence of single head equal to m equal to 2 sample space ht or th, that is head tail or tail head, and total number of sample space is 4, that is 2 by 4 equal to 1 by 2. That is probability of single head is 1 by 2. And last is occurrence of at least one head. One head is that is here is head, tail head and head tail. There is 3 sample number of element of the single head is 3 element, that is ht head tail head and head. That is number of element belong to the sample space m equal to 3, and we find at least one head probability is m by n. That is number of element belong in the sample space is 3, and total number of sample space is 4. That is probability at occurrence of at least one head equal to 3 by 4. That is we have find if a pair of unbiased coin is tossed, then we have obtained the both head, single head and at least one head.